Oh, truly one of the great journalists, not only sports journalists, but one of the great journalists in Rhode Island history. I got to work with him for 16 years at the Providence Journal. And I think, like a lot of Rhode Islanders, I'm a native Rhode Islander. I spent every Saturday morning reading Saturday didn't begin until I read For What It's Worth, his column of bullets, where he would not only talk about sports, but do movie reviews, a little trivia quiz, and he would zing the General Assembly and rail against the people coming in to Rhode Island in the summer with Connecticut license plates. And he just developed the whole realm that everybody was familiar with the terms of bunkie, call everybody bunkie, and you just he was just part of life in Rhode Island for 30 years with that column, 40 years at the Journal, I think, and a truly gifted writer. My personal experience was, I was a political columnist, and my desk was near the sports department. So we would kind of wander over and sit on the edge of my desk and just be like, well, what's going on at the State House? And tell me about what's going on with your life. And like, he was genuine. He really cared. He was someone you wanted to talk to. Like I talked to my colleague at the Boston Globe, Dan Shaughnessy, the sports columnist, about him, and he said, if you covered an event with him, it was a better day. You had a better day because Bill was there, and he had he was a top-notch writer, not like just solid. He was extraordinary. I mean, some of the columns he wrote, it just draws the emotion out. He loved writing about people. He liked writing about kids at Hope High or Fall River schools that had used sports to get ahead in life. And Kevin McNamara, a longtime journal columnist, talked about how he loved the Horatio Alger stories. And, he could write about, he wrote 2 books with Rick Pitino. He knew all the stars, players and the coaches and the administrators. They all loved to talk to Bill. But I think what he liked most was talking to the players and telling good story. You could tell a story like no one else.